Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Red, white. Yeah. No. So he was supposed to pick out colors, and he's like, okay, yeah. And Grace was like, come on, Martin, get involved. I'm like, oh, my job is to be there, isn't it? He's like, oh, okay. So that was sweet. So Grace, thank you again for organizing this wonderful event. It's been beautiful. We had a great time. And I want to say thank you also to our American friends who've been welcoming us from abroad, and our Chinese friends as well. I think it's a very good and a nice wedding group. I've been feeling very comfortable here. So thank you for that as well. Now I promised Martin not to tell any bad stories, so I'll keep my promise, I guess. No, I won't. We'll do that later on, yes. But what I wanted to say to Martin and I grew up together, and Martin has always been a huge US fan, so what we used to do, we used to watch Super Bowl and NBA games and baseball. We used to get up at 3 a.m. in the morning, obviously, and watch the NBA games and sports games over Sky Television. We would make hamburgers at 3 in the morning. Our parents would be like, what the heck, you guys have school tomorrow? We're like, no, we gotta watch Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen play with the Bulls. And we watched the Super Bowl of the New York Giants together, and we made this American buffet, and there was no talking about going to the US or studying in the US or anything. So when Martin, I think it was after high school, he said, oh Andy, you know what, I'm moving to the US to go studying. I'm like, yeah, right, okay. No, seriously, I'm going there. Like, okay, that's good. So when are you back? Like next week, 2 weeks? Are you coming back? He's like, no, I'm really going to study there. I'm like, okay, cool. So Martin went to Kansas with basically half a soccer scholarship, even though he doesn't know how to play soccer. I don't know how he got that scholarship actually. But he did have scholarship, and he went there with, I have to say it, without any money. He was there, he fought himself through, and I have deep respect for him fighting himself through the different colleges from Kansas to Modesto, where he obviously met Grace. And I forgot to tell one thing. Back when we grew up, Martin loved two things. That's US sports, NBA, MLB, NFL, and he loved Chinese food. I mean, he really loved Chinese food. There's this one restaurant in like 200 miles surrounding our two small villages, a Chinese restaurant, and he'd be like calling me, Andy, are you hungry? I'm like, yeah. What are we having? Oh, let's go out to eat Chinese. I'm like, okay. That was my first experience with Chinese food at the age of 12 or something. 13, I'm not sure. So we went out to eat Chinese food, and from then on, every week, we're in the Chinese restaurant. So what a coincidence. What a coincidence. Martin met Grace, and so I've heard Grace's parents have a very good and nice Chinese restaurant. So when he called me and he said, oh, I met this girl, she's beautiful, I'm in love. I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. And at the end he said, and her parents have a Chinese restaurant. And I'm like, okay, I got it. So I hadn't met Grace until January. That's the first time I met her. And I was there with my girlfriend, and we were visiting them both. And my girlfriend has a cat allergy, and they have like, I don't know, 15 or 16 cats. I couldn't count them. Big cats, small cats, and everything. But then both of them, they're very, very sweet. They clean out the whole apartment and lock the cats up and put up these air cleaners, and they're very, very sweet to us. So we felt very comfortable at their place, and that's one thing I have to say about, I can't say it about many couples, but I have to say it about you two. You can feel very comfortable around you guys. So you're a very good match, and I think, yeah, you're a very good match, and I'm very happy for you. I'm going to end my small speech by saying I wish you all the best, and thank you again for this great day, and I hope for Martin Do. I'll be very, very psyched for the names of your children with the last name of Du. Okay, thank you.
Hello, you guys hear me? My name's Melissa, and I met my first year at UCLA, her second year, and it was quite interesting because he's got nothing. Can you hear me now? Okay, sorry. It was interesting because how we met. I actually moved in, and some of you have already heard this story, but I moved my stuff into an apartment that we were all going to share with a bunch of girls my first year, and unfortunately, I left my stuff in a room, and a girl picked up my thing and put it into a different room so she could room with her friend. And so I found my stuff right next to a girl, and that was Grace. And she was the best roommate ever. She talked to me so many things, heartbreak, through the walk of shame, through the brick house. We had so many great times together during college, which included taking cups that looked like tea, or that we had been at Starbucks, and we would actually, inside of them, put vodka and tequila and Coke, and then take the tea bag labels and kind of stuff them into the top of the cup and walk around Westwood like that. And it looked like we were just having a nice stroll at around, 7 in the evening, drinking tea, but really we were pretty drunk. And I met Martin, actually, in Los Angeles. Yeah, I did. I met Martin in Los Angeles. And what I first noticed about Martin is he has the best sense of humor ever. It's quite dry, but it's hilarious. It is hilarious. And what I'll never forget is that we are very close in age, and that we had a birthday right around each other, so I'll never forget that. And, I just wanted to say, Grace, that I truly appreciate your friendship and your loyalty, and I consider you one of my best friends. And I appreciate you so much, and I'm so happy that you found someone like me who treats you well, respects you. I just want to say congratulations.